people gon' dance to. Give the record a second and a chance to. Hitting people like a scene of amazement. While they slipping back, my feet just planted in the pavement. Crumble like I never do. So now I'm looking dead at you. What are you gonna do? You listen to the knowledge of a scholar. You say how I breathe, tell them how I holler. I'm the E-double, and I proclaim my name. Straight up, good gang, peeps all game. I'm like a rhino, running through the roughest pack. They figure I'm the mic, so they step back. Breathe. The microphone is who lasts the longest and who's the strongest. It ain't a game, it's plain to see. You listen to the sounds of breathe.
Picturesque aerials looking out toward Lake Michigan on a great afternoon for baseball from Wrigleyville. It's the Rays and the Cubs, and it's coming up next. There are few better places in America to spend an afternoon than this place right here, Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Central leading Chicago Cubs. Welcome into the broadcast booth, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with play-by-play. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's focus first on the two starters that get the ball here this afternoon.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's take a look here at the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. They'll match up against a guy trying to put it all together, the right-hander Jake Arrieta. Desmond Jennings will dig in now, currently 9th in the AL in hitting entering play. Here's the 1-1. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. So a leadoff base runner here for Tampa Bay. And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs' alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Ben Zobrist will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. A runner at first with no outs here. And before the 3-2, a move to first. And the runner back safely. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. To second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, so much for that leadoff single to start the ball game. Here's a good pitch to the number 2 hitter, and he gets him to beat it into the ground, and that's an easy double play.
Will Myers will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
swing and a miss, strike 2. You go back to the curveball here?
I'd stay away. I'd go curveball or even slider, but I got to get it out over the plate. My job as a pitcher, expand the zone. Make the hitter swing at pitches that are off the plate.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Rays held in check here, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. They'll match up against the American League's Cy Young Award winner for 2012, the hard-throwing left-hander David Price. And defensively, the Rays will look like this behind him. Jesse Padilla will dig in, and he'll do so while 8th in the National League in stolen bases entering play. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Eric Robeson will stand in. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now Price is 1-2. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back standing. Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. So a runner at third here with one gone. And set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the three-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses, so the count goes full to A-Rod now, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. Junior Lake will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 7 games. Boy, arctically cold. Runners are at the corners with one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
You need to be awfully careful here. Runners at the corners, that's bad enough. You do not want to load the bases here in the very first inning.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, you know, you really hate to see this first inning opportunity slip away, especially with 2 guys on and your cleanup hitter up there. But now it's going to take a 2-out hit from your number 5 guy to put a crooked number on the board.
Wellington Castillo will stand in now, hoping to turn things around as he's stuck in a bit of a cold spell these past 5 ball games. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Myers has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Matt Joyce will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Here's the 1-1 now to Joyce. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Right here.
In there, 2-2.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Here he comes on 2-2. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Padilla is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Wilson Betamit.
Wilson Betamit will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Boy, a real good effort that time out there in right field. I thought he had a good shot of getting there, but you see the lead comes up just a little short, and that's going to allow this guy to make it up to second here with a double.
A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring in the catcher Ryan Hannigan. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Jose Molina will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ryan Buckner will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. And this is fouled straight back. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2, you've got a few options here.
Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Joyce arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting 7th, third baseman,
Travis James will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Freddie Santiago will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Sean Rodriguez will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Now, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And remember, he's coming off a loss in his last start. So if he keeps doing things like walking the leadoff guy, he'll be in trouble here too.
David Price will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. A runner at first with no outs here. inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
That's 2 walks now here in this 3rd inning. I mean, it seems like he's having a hard time picking up the catcher right now.
Desmond Jennings will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And he goes the other way with the fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Santiago is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
Ben Zobrist will dig in now. Switch hitter batting left. Now here's a shot into right center field, and that'll get our first run home as this is down for what could be extra bases. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. And that's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Will Myers will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Good work there to pick up that second run of the inning. He just gets the ball airborne, and it's plenty deep enough to pick up the RBI.
Matt Joyce will try it again. He flew out his first time. 2-2 now.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And this is in the dirt as it swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tampa Bay leads. Jake Arrieta makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2. The pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a fly ball out to center for Jennings. 1 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder
Jesse Padilla will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. 1 out, nobody on. Here comes a 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. Myers is there, 2 down.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Eric Robeson will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Fouled straight back. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Alex Rodriguez would be next. Now a ball rolled softly to second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Wilson Betamit will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Fouled back. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan Hannigan.
Ryan Hannigan will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. There to play it is A-Rod. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, first baseman, Jose Molina.
Jose Molina will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And A-Rod will make the catch to retire the side. Alex Rodriguez set to get things started in the next half inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Rays 2 and the Cubs nothing. And there indeed is Alex Rodriguez now. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Junior Lake will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2. Slowly hit to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
And he knew he had to hurry, so maybe he may have taken a peek down the line right there. This is a slowly hit ball, and he knows he's got a guy that can move. You've got to get it in the web of your glove, because if you don't, you know you're never going to make that play.
Here's Price on 3 and 1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Ryan Buckner will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. A little bit outside. 2 and 1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3 and 1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Here comes the 3-1. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Joyce will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Dangerous count right there. 3 and 1. Dangerous pitch, too. He comes with the fastball, but he's going to live to tell about it as he gets him to loft an easy fly ball.
Travis James will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Sean Rodriguez will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You can grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
David Price will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Now he squares at the plate, and Price gets the bunt down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Well, he's already doing the job on the mound, and now here he helps himself out with the bat too. Nice job here to get that ball down and move the runner along into scoring position for the top of the lineup to come up and drive him in.
Desmond Jennings will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Hard hit towards center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
This ball's just hit way too hard to think about tagging up and trying for third, so he's just going to have to be happy where he is right there at second.
Ben Zobrist will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around. One now to Zobrist. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Freddie Santiago will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Let's go, Chicago!
Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
The 3-2 now from Price. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Therefore, it is Joyce to take it in for the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Jake Arrieta will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
I almost got him to go around there. The question will be, did he break the plane? Show motion says that's awfully close. I don't know if you can definitely say either way, but he's going to take first base regardless.
Jesse Padilla will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Hey, now let's go.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Eric Robeson waits on deck. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound. And This is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Eric Robeson will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Alex Rodriguez. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
That's a good idea, 1 and 2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Fouled back. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Will Myers will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Here we go, Cubby.
And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Matt Joyce will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. Really, the only bad one was that 3rd inning. I'm not sure that he's ever really been the same after that.
Wilson Betamit will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Oh, and he rips this one to first. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, they're going to rule this one a base hit, and once again, I'm not so sure about it. You'll see right here, this ball gets on him pretty quick. But to me, that's a ball that you at least got to knock down. Instead, he gives him the old matador defense right there, and it skips right by him into the outfield.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the catcher, Ryan Hannigan. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
And this inning was going nowhere. All of a sudden, though, it's changed dramatically. A base hit, a wild pitch. Now, just like that, there's a runner in scoring position.
Don't give up the run. Let's go,
And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Oh, just a great approach there to get him an RBI on the base hit. And with the way their guy's throwing the ball, 3 runs might be enough to do it.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over, and you can't mention his name without mentioning his outstanding career as a college wide receiver as the hard-throwing right-hander Jeff Samardzija gets the call. Jose Molina will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
Let's get a K. Come on.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Santiago retreats to the track and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Rays lead it. Junior Lake will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
And I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Now a fly ball out to center for Jennings. And he puts it away for the first out. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Wellington Castillo will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Myers has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Ryan Buckner will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, Travis James.
Travis James will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. We're through 6 full. The Rays are out in front, 3-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Sean Rodriguez will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. And he misses 2-1.
Come on now, let's go.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Strike him out.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, this guy's just so nasty when he brings that hard fastball inside. That one's 95, and I mean, all you can think about is protecting your thumbs on a pitch like that.
David Price will stand in. Sacrifice bunt his last time.
Really?
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. And there to take it is A-Rod for out number 2.
Sometimes when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
Desmond Jennings will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
You're out of here, Ray.
Now the 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Don't get too fancy.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Please win, Cubs.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Let's go.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. They lead it 3-0. Freddie Santiago will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And some action in that Rays bullpen as the right-hander Grant Balfour is getting loose out there. And this is hit well towards the hole. From deep in the hole. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
And they finally break through for hit number 3 of this ball game, though. It took him 7 innings to do it. That is not the kind of offensive performance that's going to win you too many ball games.
David Torres will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20, David Torres.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And this is fouled at the plate. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
The 3-2 now from Price. And the fastball here is hit on the ground, but foul. Runner goes for second, and the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
You take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Jesse Padilla will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Eric Robeson will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Give us the title, please, come in!
Price still working on the shutout through 6 1/3. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Rodriguez for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Alex Rodriguez will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a ball lined to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Now here comes Joe Madden, the Tampa Bay manager, out toward the mound. And that's going to be all this afternoon for David Price. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Mark Lowe will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning.
Mark Lowe.
junior Lake will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rays are in front 3-1. Jay Roberts will come in and pitch now.
Number 45, Jay Roberts.
Will Myers will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
All right.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
And let's check this one out again. Look at him stretch out for this thing, and then he's going to tuck into a nice little barrel roll at the end there. That was pretty sweet.
Matt Joyce will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Wilson Betamit will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Wellington Castillo will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Now a hard liner toward short. Flip on by Rodriguez, and there's one away.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Ryan Buckner will step in, a base hit in his last time. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
2-1 pitch is that circle change swung on and missed. 2-2.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Here now the 2-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now, 3-2 with a 2-run lead. This has to be in the strike zone. You can't work the corner here. This has to be right at it.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
And this is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
Travis James will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now the 1-1 pitch. Right field. Under it is Myers, and there are 2 away now.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Grant Balfour will take over here with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning.
Grant Balfour.
Chris Coughlin will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 28, Chris Coughlin.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Here comes a 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Chris Coughlin will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
Number 28, Chris Coughlin.
Ryan Hennigan will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth. Laid off the knuckler there, and it cost him 3-2 now. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
And they're keeping the pressure on, even with the 2-run lead here in the ninth. Well, they'd love to increase their lead a bit before they take it to the bottom of the ninth. That's for sure.
Jose Molina will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Nobody out, runner on first. 3-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Oh, and that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
Sean Rodriguez will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Hit hard, but foul. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. So nothing in the Tampa ninth. Last chance coming up now for the Cubbies. They're on the short end of a 3-1 score. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Glenn Perkins is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 15, Glenn Perkins. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th.
Tyler Colvin will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the ninth. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Jesse Padilla will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a fly ball out to center for Jennings. And he's got it for out number 2.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them. And this was another example right there.
Eric Robeson will stand in as their last chance now. Line hard to center field. In there, a base hit. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Eric Robeson has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Anthony Rizzo will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Excellent work to finish this one off, and he picks up save number 30 now on the year.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, the Rays were really led to victory by the start turned in by this man, David Price. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he needed just a little help to get out of that 7th inning, but all in all, that's 6 2/3 very strong innings for him on the mound.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rays are victorious in this one, 3-1. So long from Wrigleyville.